2024. Keane Davison signals time on in this clash between Portugal and Spain in the semi-final. The winner will play Georgia next weekend in Madrid. Good take by Spain. Orogachea at the base. And that ball is not out, taken by Ferreira, and here is Jose Monteiro, player of the match against Romania 2 weeks ago. Just 20 years of age. Camacho comes on the short side to Marta. He scored 41 tries in 48 tests. This is his 48th test match. Camacho in for Marks. A big change this week. Pinto taps it back to Begic. Portugal with possession. Camacho, and then Cabral, and then Appleton. Ferreira, bit of an overlap here, and Martins of all players knocks it on. Almost not expecting that one, Francisco.
Yeah, it was a bit of last resort kind of pass. So Portugal wants to play wide and quick, but the game just started. So Ferreira with a very wonky pass. I think Portugal has to be more calm because Spain loves to force the other side to go a bit out of high pace, so they lose control of the game and the ball. Spain loves to play nowadays against teams like Portugal, like chaotic teams, because they have found a way. They cracked the code to do it. Against Fiji, they did it in November, and they were close to defeat Fiji. So Portugal needs to calm down if they want to get an advantage over Spain.
Penalty to Spain. And Francisco, Portugal's scrum has been very impressive in this campaign, but they're up against a different class today in this front row of PLA, Garcia and Zabala.
Yeah, absolutely. It was the decision from the Portuguese staff, but I think Antonio Pereira Costa with Luís Lopes, so Luís Lopes as a number 1 and Prim as number 3, it was a weird decision because they have Diogo Hasfer and Cody Lee Thomas who play in the Predator, and they excel in the Predator. And I get the idea might be second half, just to say that punch that will come from Markler and Ovejero, the hooker and the prop, but at the same time you need to start with your best team to get an early advantage from the first 40 minutes. It's not the second half, but it's how things were decided.
And the Spanish lineout has been brilliant in this campaign. Garcia has it at the back.
What?
So impressive. He's already captained Spain 8 times. He's just 22 years of age. Not captain today because Zabala is back. But look at this roving more. Orogachea managing proceedings. Lopez Bontempo. Richardi's bowl. Good hit from his opposite, Ferreira. Fantastic. Has that gone forward? It has. Superb defense. What a hit, Francisco.
Yes, the same thing happened now with Spain. They tried, to play quickly out wide. Bell with a great offload, but it's dangerous. It's dangerous, especially against a team that has like Vincent Pinto, Simon Bento, Manuel Cardoso Pinto on the bench today, Manuel Ferreira, and so many others. So, but the set piece is going to be, decisive today. And you saw that driving maul. Portugal defended well. No penalties at all. It's preferable to let the opposition to drive a bit and then slow them down slowly. But the scrum, I'm very keen to see what happens in the second scrum because we're going to see who has the dominance right now.
Sit. Hang on, lads.
You see, like, Luís Lopes now is trying to get the best out of John Zabala.
You're both illegal. I'm not going overboard. Let's go.
But you can hear the match of saying both went illegal. The problem with Luís Lopes, and while he is a great prospect for the Portuguese front row, is Zabala, for me, is one of the best, props from the emerging nations level. Like, he's unbelievable, especially playing, helping the back line as a ball supporter, ball carrier support. But in the scrum, Zabala has an advantage.
Camacho with the put in.
Use it.
Better from Portugal. Jose Monteiro, he plays his club rugby in Spain for El Salvador. Camacho is taken back. And Cabral looks to clear. Richardis, he's got so much swagger, missed the cool. So good against Georgia, 20 points in his first test start 2 weeks ago. Plays for Toulouse. Scored 2 tries against Montauban in the top 14 last weekend in that win. Orogochea and Zapata, the captain. Support from PLA and Garcia Martins and Lopet and Prim working hard for Portugal. Space on the right here, and Carmona. Boronat. Orogochea, Richardis, and Zabala.
And rule.
Orogochea, Lopez Bontempo, and Monteiro with the tackle that time. PLA played over 100 times in the Pro Day. Richardis, little dip over the top, and Martins will go back. And the Portugal defense looks quite staunch at the moment, Francisco. That will please you.
Yeah, it's. I think it should please everyone who was watching the game because it was very disciplined defense. No mistakes. They tried. You heard the match officials say, let go, and Portuguese players immediately let go the ball carrier. So for Portugal to win, they must not do what they did last year, which was doing so many penalties that Gonçalo Lopes Bontempo could, took advantage and built up such a point margin lead that it was impossible for the Portuguese, to knock it off in the last 20 minutes of that match. So discipline is going to be key for the Portuguese because the Spanish can do well doing a bit more penalties than the Portuguese.
Under pressure, but another scrum win for Portugal. Camacho and then Cabral. And he's knocked that one out on the full. You'll be fuming with that one, Francisco.
Yeah, I think Simon Magnix is not going to be pleased, but it's the first minute, it's the first 7 minutes. It's the second, not good kick from Cabral. I think in the first one, the ball, gave time to Lucien Richardis to do whatever he wanted with it, and the second one straight on the full. So this is only helping Spain to get the platform and an anchor deep inside the Portuguese territory.
Garcia to Boronat. Set well again, yeah. Martins working hard and Billy for Portugal, and Zaleta breaking away. What a past 3 years he's had, Zaleta. And here is Aritheta, the Bayonne flanker. Tackled by Vadic. Garcia had folds on his outside, but takes contact. Garcia plays for Stade Francais. Boronat with quick hands to Aritheta and Orogochea, now for Richardis. Martins again working hard in defense. And Boronat lays it on.
Leave.
Begic, will he be penalised? Let's play on Orogochea and Bowl, John Vessel Bowl. Almost getting the offload away there. Orogochea, Richardis, and Jimeno in his 51st test. Orogochea, Boronat. Richardis, lovely dummy. Lopez Bontempo, tackled by Appleton, is opposite. Orogochea working the short side for Carmona. Cabral with another tackle. Aritheta. Orogochea, PLA. Good phase play up by Spain. Looking to unlock this Portuguese defense. Lopez Bontempo. What a steal that is by Lopes. And Appleton. This is where Portugal are dangerous. Cabral. And he's lost it. Portugal are really fronting up on defense. And they've got a penalty as well. It's a positive start because they haven't really had the ball, Francisco. They've soaked up the pressure.
Yeah, I think Spain were a bit hardly done there because when Begic slowed down
okay. I'll explain once we go to the line-out.
Spain's ball
When you're
exit,
ready.
and for me that's a penalty. They should have been awarded a penalty for Spain because, and I'm not being tried to to be a contrarian, but when you slow
Okay, so the
down
penalty
a
there was against
team
11 blue for the
that
deliberate
much,
knock-on.
it warrants
Was
a
it you that was
penalty.
over the
But
ball?
Portugal did well defending,
I can't remember.
didn't
I deemed the
overstep,
player to be
wait the
off
right
feet, not
moment, and
supporting
Luis
his weight.
Lopes,
That's why I called
perfect,
him off.
doing that jackal, perfect.
I didn't see. Thanks, Mark.
John Sabala, what is his first test since USA in July? He did play against Ireland in November, but that was a non-test match. Begic. It's positive from Portugal. Cabral sends up a contestable. Interesting. Ball can't take it. Bentu, that's a world-class take by the left winger. Camacho was that forward. It's play on here for Barreiru.
Still live.
Interesting tactic there, but that was a real good contest in the air.
Yeah, it was great contest from Simon Bent. Excellent here. Like, it's difficult to contest against John Wessel-Bell because he's one of the best in the competition. This pass is very debatable, but well done from Manuel Ferreira because he went off script, tried to find something behind, but Spain has their cunning players also as well, and Richardis was there to to cover and to put the ball out. But a good opportunity for the Portuguese now.
Opportunity to make a statement. Luka Begic to throw. Belu with the take. Martins has it. Jose Monteiro at the back. Looking to mount the pressure here on Spain. Camacho for Appleton. Camacho for the captain, Madeira. As Camacho knocked that on, he has.
So good. So good.
Too quick again. This time around it was Spain that forced Portugal to go a bit to rush things, but it was Camacho.
They were on their
who's
mark.
already thinking about what he's going to do before
Okay.
collecting the ball.
Just quickly time off for the blood here, lads.
But great defense from Spain in the it seemed in the mall drive on the first instant that Portugal was going to push and gain some ground. But you could see Spain, not only stopping the Lobos on their tracks, but also, skewing it to the right. So it gave no platform for Camacho to come up with a good pass. Had to play simple to Appleton and then go to the ground. And so well done for the two defenses. Both teams are playing well on defense, but the attack needs something to click so we can have a bit of fireworks.
Crouch, bind, sit.
Karamanora Kachea with the feed, and we will have a reset.
Okay, it's clearly just a slip here, but the onus is on you to keep your feet underneath you. Let's come over here. Keep the feet under you, that stops that from happening. Let's go. Quick reset, lads.
Zabal was speaking in Spanish, but he was telling to his two locks to be careful with how they're pushing on that final moment. So because he knows that Portugal is trying to force here the referee to see that Spain is trying to get an early advantage. So Zabal asked for them to be careful with it.
A battle within a battle. Pressure from Portugal, my goodness. That is outstanding from the Portuguese forward pack. And you can see the loose head prop. Luis Lopes is pumped with that one.
Portugal.
Perfect. And, we always talk about how the front row is key to unlock a scrum penalty, but the pairing locks from Portugal were the crucial part on this scrum, because after the front row sustained that first hit from Spain, then the Portuguese locks, Belo and Madeira, who played both in the World Cup, gave that final push that made Spain go back and twist and, concede the penalty.
No. Shot clock on.
Great opportunity for Portugal to take the lead early in
Okay,
Lisbon. Domingos Cabral, 23 points in the Rugby Europe Championship 2026. That includes a try against Belgium. And against Germany in round 2, he was 9 from 10 from the tee. Plays his club rugby for Agronomia in Portugal. The 24-year-old with an opportunity to put Portugal in front. Domingos Cabral. And the crowd will tell you, over it goes. It's Portugal 3, Spain 0 after 14 minutes here in Lisbon.
Right. Yes, thank you.
Great from Domingos Cabral, and Portugal, well, both teams are playing well in the defensively. Attacking wise, we still haven't seen anything, but well done from Domingos Cabral to take this free and this Portuguese scrum.
Backwards by Red.
Cabral is well alerted there. Important for Portugal to get a good exit here after scoring those 3 points.
Okay, last feet here.
Good support there from Antonio Pri. Rushing into that ruck perfectly. Camacho is charged.
Backwards by Red. So inside.
Ferreira plays his club rugby for Provence in the Pro D2. That ball's not out. And Laforga is on the field. Alejandro Laforga for Spain. Ready on the park. Pinheiro, number 5. Orocochea. Lopez Bontempo. Richardis. Beautiful from Richardis. Orocochea, Lopez Bontempo. Boronat.
Tackle, release
Monteiro and Monteiro working hard for Portugal. Orocochea, lovely ball to Carmona. Carmona still going. Orocochea with a skip pass for Aritheta. Orocochea, Richardis, and Folds. Zaleta. Orocochea working that short side. That was a big hit on Lopez Bontempo. Orocochea on the short side again. Aritheta. Pinheiro. Orocochea back on the right for Zaleta. Plenty of phases here for Spain. Zabala tackled by Appleton. Richardis on that short side once again. Trying to get a return on that short side, Spain. Zaleta. And plenty of post-contact meters this campaign. Folds has knocked it on. And that is a result of great Portuguese defense.
Great. I understand what Spain's trying to do. They're trying to, to play on the right, to find a crack between Appleton and Bento. And you can see the Portuguese defense is defending well. They're doing dominant tackles and throwing Spain backwards. Something that didn't happen in 2025. Completely opposite to what happened. So better from the Portuguese mindset-wise, because the mentality is there. Aggressive tackling, low, and while Spain is trying to find here something like Lucien Richardis tried twice to do a dummy step and try to cruise past the Portuguese defense. He at some point I think he's going to create a clean break, but Portugal is doing whatever they can, to remain to lock Spain out of the try area. The problem here is, I think Hugo Camacho is being too slow with the ball. Or too slow or too quick. Or rushing or being hesitant. And against Spain, he has to be pitch perfect. It's the type of game that Samuel Marques, who is injured, would love to play because he understands how he should approach Spain. And Hugo as well, but he needs to find that, balanced ground. So, because it all originated in a blocked kick that came from him.
So just a change for Spain. Alejandro Laforga on for John Wessel-Ball. So Carmona will probably shift to fullback.
Sit.
Camacho with the put in. Good scrum for Portugal.
Outside.
Cabral looking to get distance here.
Okay, back.
Richardis.
No, back. Okay, you're good.
Goes for the contestable. Cabral is opposite with a good take. Camacho. Jose Monteiro. Under 20 rec winner in November with Portugal. He was also the captain. Camacho goes to the skies, and Carmona, Richardis, Lafoga, Jimeno, and here is Martiniano Cian with the offload. That is great defense again. It's really been impressive from Portugal. Zaleta, Orokachea, Richardis. There's an overlap here. Lopez Bontempo into Valish. Orokachea, Richardis, deft hands to Boronat. Garcia. Beautiful sunshine here at the Cedo Stadium. Richardis and Lopez Bontempo. Boronat. Plenty of possession for Spain. Orokachea is shaping to kick here because Spain aren't going anywhere.
Good competition play.
Outstanding take. Outstanding take by Manuel Barreiro.
No. It's taken in.
Just 21 years of age for Barreiro. He's getting so much experience at Provence in the Pro Day. It was evident with that take under pressure.
Stop,
Cabral.
Onside now.
Clears the decks. Beautiful strike actually as well, up towards halfway. Francisco. It looked like he didn't have much power, but what a result there.
Yeah, the ball bounced in the right way, but Domingos Cabral's kicking game is not, clicking. And you can see that also it's the same problem with Camacho.
Okay,
again, the ball was almost blocked by Spain. So the teams are very, level. It's a very leveled up game. Both sides had options to strike. Portugal got 3 points, but you can feel how tense it is and how here that blocked kick. So it's very tense atmosphere. Both teams want to win it, but they understand very well that until the last second, the opposition is going to fight for a chance to go to the final.
And Francisco, do you think Pablo Botha will be a little bit concerned with the possession that Spain have had at the moment, where they haven't really seemed to break the Portuguese line?
I think, of course, his preferable scenario would be already with 14 points in the lead. But at the same time, he knows that Portugal in the second half is the time they start, dipping in form, discipline-wise, mostly in discipline. But I think he's not that worried. Still not that worried.
Falls with the take. Orokachea, Aritheta, and Lopez Bontempo. It's his first Rugby Europe Championship appearance this season. Orokachea and Garcia. He actually really did well there. He was unlucky, Garcia, to lose that ball forward.
Yeah, this is what Spain must do to reach the Portuguese whitewash. It's like this, be unexpected, and I think they have the best, replacement weapon in the game, which is Tanibay. When Tanibay comes in, it will reshape the whole game. Speed-wise, pace, whatever you want, he will bring a level of unpredictability that Portugal will have to contend and try to beat. So it's going to be massive when Tanibay comes in, but at the same point, you could see that Spain is starting to gel.
John Vesselball back on the field for Spain. Yeah, come Portugal now. John Vesselball straight back into the action. Beautiful pass to Carmona. He's tackled by the two centres, and Appleton and Marta. Brilliant stuff from Portugal. The two centres there, Marta and Appleton. Appleton with the steal.
Yeah. Paul Curry not releasing?
No. On point jackal from Marta. From Thomas Appleton, sorry. Great defense. Bell did well. I think there was space, but then things were a bit. There was no ball support here. Incredible from Appleton. He lets go and then gets over the ball. So also important to say, the officiating has been class from the start of the game. One or two mistakes, but that's normal. Like, it's one man against 30 players is difficult. So incredible for now.
Big each to Martins, who taps it back for Monteiro. Yeah, come Portugal now. It was Appleton who took contact. Trying to break the Spanish defense. Appleton once more, and Cabral is tackled hard by Folds. Camacho, Pinheiro, and Carmona with the hits. Martins is the player to scrum off, and here's Madeira. Appleton, at first receiver. Camacho for Cabral and Mata. Really been in sensational form. And Spain get a crucial penalty. Alvaro Garcia, the number 2, getting the plaudits.
Equals. For now, both teams, aside the 3 points in Portugal in lead, and that's what the only difference in everything. Both teams are equals. Like, they know what they're doing. The problem is the opposition is doing as well. Great on defense. Alvaro Garcia is one of the best players on the pitch for me. Like, he has all the qualities. Knows how to jackal, line out, set piece. We don't need to talk about it. Knows how to run with the ball. He's the new generation kind of player that Spain is looking to, to flourish more.
Lopez Bontempo. Orogochea is enjoying that short side at the moment. Garcia with the carry. Orogochea is trying to go through a red brick wall.
Leave him!
Not afraid of the dogfights. John Sabala.
Keep an eye on that, Max.
Plays his rugby for Section Palawas in the top 14. Zaleta now. Monteiro. Looks rugged beyond his years, the 20-year-old. Terriers at the ruck, Portugal. Slow ball here for Spain. Folds to PLA. Nacho Pinheiro taps it to Poronat. Pinheiro has it once again. Orogochea. Jimeno, Richardis, beautiful. John Vesselball. Portugal scramble back quickly. Pinto, what a steal. And then Pedro for Madeira and Martins now.
Retreat Madeira. 6 red.
At the moment, Portugal look like they've really done their homework. Richardis. He's under pressure, and Portugal have a penalty and perhaps a chance to go for goal again. Tap and go from Valish. Amazing from Portugal. They got players on the left here. Appleton with the offload for Madeira, the captain. Camacho, beautiful line. Beautiful offload. Rodrigo Mata. He is a sensation. Rodrigo Mata, his 6th try of the campaign. He's the leading try scorer in the campaign. 42 tries in 48 test matches. That was class.
It was perfect from the start. Since that jackal, like, Wallace took a risk and well taken. From that, Portugal was so quick in building phases. And let's say Appleton's work with the ball, with the flat passes, and always looking and viewing the Spanish defense to know how they would adapt to how the Portuguese were taking the ball was perfect. And then that line break from José Monteiro, that one good round, made everything simple for Marta to come in, piercing in and scoring a try. Portugal is showing what they did prior to 2024. Those two almost perfect years under Lajsky, and I think Manix is getting close to reprise what they've done at the time.
An amazing opening 28 minutes here for the home side. Portugal, it's Portugal 10, Spain 0. A beautiful crowd. What an Iberian rivalry this has been so far, Francisco.
Yeah, great. It's completely different from what we saw last year. I think the problem started with Richardis, second guessing and giving a chance to Wallace to jackal the ball.
He's okay. He's okay. That's back off blue.
Well, here comes Spain. Sian for Orokacher. Also that quick tap from David Volish. Francisco, which really started that. You would think that they would have just gone for poles, but you can't just think that with Portugal.
He did not.
No, and unpredictable. And that's what makes teams like Spain lose their footing against Portugal. If Portugal played a common game or slow, they will lose
on your front man
at some point because they don't have the same type of physicality. But this unpredictability makes things different.
It's all back off blue.
Here comes Aleta now. Spain need a riposte here.
No.
10 points behind Pinheiro. Orokacher and Zapala.
Also.
Boronat.
Tackle, release now.
Edu, he's really been good in this campaign. Lopez Bontempo. Big collision once again. And Martins is trying to get the steal. Saleta with yet another carry. Orokacher, Richardis, and it's been knocked on. The defense from Portugal, I know we've mentioned it a few times, Francisco, but it's really been impressive.
We're good?
It is, but again, I'm going to be a contrarian. There were two instances that Portugal, slowed down the ball on purpose.
Here we go.
One of them was Luis Lopes, but match official is the one who makes the decisions. You can see, and Zabala told the referee they are doing this to slow our ruck exit. Sorry. So but the problem is Spain has to find another plan, another idea to break Portugal, because discipline-wise, Portugal being perfect. First half an hour, one penalty max, I think, or none, which is what Manix envisions for the Lobos. And for Spain, that's not what they want, because they want to give Richardis or Bontempo good opportunities to kick to the poles.
Sit.
Solid from Portugal. They've really pitched up at the scrubbing department in this contest. Up against such a quality front row, Richardis looking for some magic. And what's going on here? Let's play on. John Vessel Ball.
Okay, that's advantage over. Just in the tackle.
Don't know if Spain would have wanted that advantage to go over. And Ferreira has tapped it back, and Boronat. Here come Portugal. Cabral.
Knock on by blue.
He almost said advantage over there, Francisco.
Almost was on the brink, but look, I think Spain has, to have a breather, to understand that this Portuguese side is not the same as last year. And I know that Spain respects Portugal highly, but I think they were looking forward to win the contact battle, and it's not happening at the moment.
Let's go.
Ferreira's been excellent with the aerial takedowns, because this is dangerous for Spain. If Portugal gets a quick turnover and Spain is all over the place in their defense, with guys with like Vincent Pinto, Rodrigo Marta, Manuel Vareiro, like 8 and 10 chances it's going to end in a try.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Use it.
Jose Monteiro, Camacho, the little number 9, and Appleton.
Clear wrap.
Cabral for Marta. Camacho now for Belu with good hands for Marta. Rodrigo Marta, the outside centre.
No, you ran into him.
And Camacho, silky skills. And Martins for Vasson Pinto with the offload. It was looking so ominous for Spain. But Portugal
First red, then blue.
have the scrum.
Apologies.
And Bol is
First knock
appealing
on
that
by
it should
red,
be a Spanish
then
scrum.
by blue. Mark's still here, Johnny.
Yes, but it was
My fault,
like
lads.
Portugal loves this. This
First
is
knock on
pure
was by
speed,
red,
you know,
then by blue.
play wide.
Still done blue ball.
Camacho wanted to throw a
good.
quick pass,
We're good.
but
We're good.
again, great. Like he was more calm with the ball in his hands and opted to slow it down. And then Nicolas Martin, Vincent Pinto, and now are they deep in the Spanish 22, even if it's Spain's
fair.
own feed. But after 33
Johnny, just watch
minutes,
this side.
I have
Thank
to
you.
say that Portugal is being the dominant side. Like, Rodrigo Marta already with another break, and if Spain needs to click, I think Gonçalo Montempo that came from injury like 2 weeks ago is not looking well, and that
Sit.
might be a critical problem for Spain right now.
Rogachair. Lopez Bontempo. He's got a cannon of a boot. And he finds a good touch finder, but you feel that won't bother Portugal too much with where they are at the moment, as long as they can secure this line out.
The problem is exactly what you said, if they can secure this line out. And we have seen from this game already that a few line outs were a bit secured, and Spain already contested 2. So
Mark,
that's
do you have
one
the
of the
time?
biggest issues with Portugal at the moment, which wasn't in November for them, for example. But in this men's Rugby Europe Championship is being.
Good take by Madeira. And Vareiro popping up at first receiver. And that is an excellent kick. Rishadis,
Blue.
the 20-year-old.
Keep coming. Blue, keep
He's
coming.
found some good distance as well. Talk about the upcoming talents across both squads there. Vareiro with the kick downtown, the 21-year-old to the 20-year-old of Spain, Rishadis, and there's a few other 20 and 21-year-olds today across both sides. The future is bright.
It's promising times for most nations in the men's Rugby Europe Championship, and even the trophy. If fans love to understand how these unions are progressing, please watch Czechia play, because they have a lot of good youngsters there, and they're growing so much.
Line out is functioning in the fixture so far.
One blue back.
Begic at the back.
Advantage.
Really impressive from Portugal. They've got a penalty as well.
Number 6 blue, taking the leg out of the maul.
Really up for this contest, Portugal. And you would think coming into this game,
Number
Francisco,
6,
that it would be
clear lifting
Spain
the leg.
who would have the upper hand in the forward pack.
They still have the upper hand, Justin. The problem is they're trying to,
Thank you.
to rush Portugal to the Portuguese maul drive to come down too early. Like, allow them to to gain a bit of ground and then contest, because you could see that Zaleta was trying to pull the leg from the Portuguese prop. You can't do that. And well, with 3 minutes to go to half time, if Portugal secures here another try, it gets very close to qualifying for the final.
Overthrow. Crucial turnover here for Spain. It's Carmona. Martins is trying to get the rip. Appleton in there and Cabral as well. And Portugal have a turnover.
Easy up, thank you.
Again, I remember hearing people say that Appleton's time with the Portuguese national team was over, and
Thanks, lads. Okay.
from this 37
Multi-game by
minutes,
blue, not
I
used.
have no idea
Scrum down, red ball.
what they're watching. I know that he had a time when his form was not great. It happens with some players after World Cup. But look today, like this tackle that became a mole was all Appleton. Like perfect. This is what are in the books, and he's doing by the books. Incredible. And gives Portugal a last attempt to score points before halftime.
Appleton nearing 85 caps now, and in Portugal's last 21 games, he started 18 of them.
Bind.
Very impressive.
Set.
Camacho with the put in. It's another impressive scrum, and they've got a penalty. It is extraordinary from the Portuguese forward pack.
Don't go in front of another player.
Spectacular from Luis Lopes. Spectacular. Okay. And then again, Belo and Madeira with that push.
Okay. Are we good too?
Like you could see the teams are
it's just here
on the same level with the ball before the ball is being fed.
Are you happy to
but
continue?
Then after it, it's that second push.
I'm happy.
Is
push call.
Perfect.
It is 2 minutes.
I just wonder, Francisco, if these changes that Spain have made from the last game has affected their performance, because they've brought in 6 blockbuster changes. You look at the caliber, top 14 players, Pro D2 players, but we'll see how the rest of the game unfolds. Cabral. Looking to lengthen Portugal's lead here. Domingos Cabral. Straight out in front. Over it goes. It's Portugal 13, Spain 0.
Yes, that's correct.
And it's almost half-time here in Lisbon.
Yeah, I don't agree. I know it didn't make a point, but when you have your best players, you have to play with the best players. The problem is that some of them were injured, and they are not with the same form that the Portuguese are. And that's being a problem for Spain right now.
Leave it! Off feet. Okay, last feet here. Use it.
Camacho. He's cleared the decks.
Okay.
And that is half-time. It's Portugal, the home side in front. It's Portugal 13, Spain 0. It's been an outstanding first half. Portugal will be very happy with that opening 14
I didn't see it.
minutes.
I appreciate you were frustrated. You spoke
They scored all the points,
and
and it was a try by Rodrigo Mata, which was the highlight of the first half. Half-time here at the Cedo Stadium in Lisbon, Portugal. It's Portugal 13, Spain 0. But French.
Okay, red, happy. Blue, good.
We're underway in the second half. Spain getting us underway through their number 10, Richardis. It's Portugal 13, Spain 0.
Okay, that's it. Last feet.
Massive 40 minutes.
And use it.
Coming up here, the winner will play Georgia in the Rugby Europe Championship final in Madrid next Sunday.
Stay.
Ferreira.
Yep.
That ball's not out. John Vessel ball. Richardis. And here is Carmona.
It's back.
Taken by Vincent Pinto. Plays for Colombia in the Pro D2, along with Nicolas Martins and Carmona from Spain, all playing last weekend. And Camacho. Richardis has scored the mark.
Interesting talk between the match official and Zabala about the scrum, and let's see how they adapt when we have a scrum, because there was something weird going on, and I think Spain has already corrected. Because if they didn't, it's going to only fuel Portugal. But Zabala was complaining that Portugal on the bind is, coming in hot.
Thank you.
when it's just just without any push. But the referee said, yeah, but your back row is pushing as well, so it cancels it cancels what Portugal is doing.
Fascinating. Begic, Martins, it's not clean, but it's worked out. Camacho and Cabral going for the contest once again. What a take by Sian!
First player.
And it's stolen by Manuel Ferreira. That was class from the fullback.
Stop here.
Cabral has a chance to exit. That ball's not out. Origachea and Lucien Richardis. Lovely step, beats one. And then gets the offload to Garcia. Tackled by his opposites, Begic and Richardis for Jimeno. Most experienced player in terms of caps for Spain today. Carry from PLA.
Use it.
Orogachea. Ferreira. How has he done that? Outstanding in the air. Absolutely outstanding. Cabral for Vasson Pinto. He's tackled by Pinheiro. Camacho. Lopes with the carry. Camacho back to Cabral. Decent strike. Here comes
Outside.
Alberto Carmona.
Come back. Thank you, Blue.
It's outside his 22. Cabral. Will Portugal have a crack
Treat
here?
red.
Ferreira. Little dink over the top for Ferreira. Amazing from the fullback, Manuel Ferreira. And John Vessel-Ball is under pressure. Martins trying to get over that ball.
Use it.
Spain have recovered well, but they're not out of the woods. Portugal score the next points.
Use it.
It could be a long way back for Spain. Zabala.
Last feet here. Use it.
It's poised to clear Karaman Orogachea, who plays for Biarritz in the Pro Day low, along with his Lucet prop, Hugo Pialet.
Special for Manuel Ferreira. Incredible. What footballer skills here. He was hoping that the ball would have bounced in a different way, but like it all started him doing a perfect tackle, and then Portugal from there built something, and he was so quick to regain his feet and to produce this.
To be fair, he has a point.
Like,
it is actively bleeding. Just get it.
Ferreira went to Provence, and unexpectedly he starts playing in the main team, doing very well and scoring tries, making try assists, and he's by far nowadays one of Portugal's best players. In the time that Jorge Moura, who was having a great season for Pro Day and in Portugal, is injured. So there are a lot of options for the Portuguese backline, and it's a good moment for them.
Martins taps it back. Camacho dummies, and he gives it to Cabral, and he has Appleton and Jose Monteiro. Get out of the road. Lopez Bontempo. Camacho.
No,
and then Prim.
Leave it.
Big hit from Pinheiro. Begic, good hands. Marta, Appleton, Ferreira, and Simal Bensu. And that was a crucial charge by John Vessel-Ball.
Number 2, time is off. Your 3's injured. Yes.
Portugal is feeling comfortable here, and Spain is still, stuck in that first half. I would say that Spain is still stuck in 2025.
There was two tacklers, tackle and a
in terms
tackle
of the game they're trying to
and
play.
he was significantly down.
Richard is feeling a bit more, comfortable, so he's trying to
just confirmed as I was speaking.
To impress, do something different. But Portugal is feeling very comfortable here. Like you could see that the Portuguese players are not shouting against each other. There's no doubt about their work. They know exactly what they're going to do, phase after phase. While Spain seems, going with emotion and only looking to Portugal and playing the game Portugal wants them to play. they need to know. And for me, Tanibai has to come in because it's the player that can, reshape Spain to be the dominant team on the pitch in the last 35 minutes. Because the time is going, and Portugal loves what's happening right now.
Luka Begic. Martins another take. 14 line-out takes coming into this game in the campaign.
Tackle, roll.
Really good carry in centre field. Camacho, Jose Madeira.
Advantage.
Camacho. And they've got advantage here, Portugal. They could go for another 3 points, but they might want more. Why not? Monteiro again on the charge.
Okay, we're legal here. I was playing an advantage for a tackle off the ball. Yeah.
If it was up to me, 3 easy points. 16,
Time off for the injury.
60-0.
I was playing advantage to you for a tackle off the ball by 3. I'm going to have a word. TMO's confirmed it's penalty only. Number 3.
And
yeah, we just... 3. Just please let me speak whenever I've called you over, okay? I have a tackle off the ball by you. I don't want to see any more of it in the game, okay? Particularly given what you're saying to me, we don't retaliate. Try and trust us to get any foul play. We'll deal with it. We've already had a conversation about this at the halftime, okay?
Sorry, I like to hear the match official explaining things. And look, this is perfect for Portugal. 46 minutes. Domingos Cabral has another opportunity to take 3, and Portugal gets 16 points. And you can see that Portugal's line-out is not clean. Nicolas Martins is tapping the ball. He's not securing the ball and coming down and giving to Camacho or throwing to Camacho in the best way. But as Nicolas Martin is such a good player, he can tap the ball directly to Camacho, even if it's not a clean line.
Towards the post, yeah.
And that's why I think Spain should, read a bit more the Portuguese line out and contest it in a different way.
Position of the mark. Post called.
So Domingos Cabral, well, considering his record, you'd expect him to slot this one over.
Yep.
Currently in the Rugby Europe Championship, his radar is functioning at over 90%. And if this goes over as well,
just confirming where the position is. Sorry, 10.
He will exceed 50 points in his Test match career.
Thanks, Marco.
But so far in the rec, he has 31 points so far. Domingos Cabral. So Domingos Cabral for a valuable 3 points for the home side, Portugal. Cabral.
No.
Unsuccessful.
3. Just work with me. I appreciate the frustration. Just work with me. Thanks.
Well, Spain say thank you because it would be perilous to concede another 3 points.
9 and 7 blue.
But
9 and 7.
Tanibai is coming. Justin, I think you loved it.
9 and 7.
Boy, Stanislav Bai, Francisco, has a remarkable record. Actually, he made his debut in the Rugby Europe Championship rec 2023 in the first game. It's his 19th consecutive rec appearance. He hasn't missed the rec game since his debut. Quite extraordinary. And he'll bring some firepower. Scored a blinder against Georgia. Outpaced Akaki Dabudzadze with a kick and chase from 60 meters out. Vereru clears the decks.
Yeah, Stanislav Bai has a very important player for Los Leones since he debuted for them. He has a different kind of energy. He's a very unpredictable player. It has that pizzazz, that magic, that ability, to pump life to a team that has nothing. And I think it was critical from Balsa to put him in.
Good line out from Spain. Tricky also on the field. They've got a much-needed penalty. It's Stanislav Bai.
Okay, no advantage coming. Number 8, red, side entry. 10. Number 8, in at the side of the maul.
Critical moment for Spain in this game. They need to score a try here, or at least land another penalty and score 3 points.
Substitution.
They need to make something from this line out.
None. Yeah, he's coming off. Yep. Time off, lads.
Spain making changes. Zabala comes off the field, and Joel Merkler, the Toulouse prop, Champions Cup and top 14 winner. Big change, yeah.
Time on.
His first test cap since Netherlands in 2025, in February of that year. Big moment for Spain and for Portugal, and it's a dismal line-out. And Madeira, the captain, and Valic was so alert. And they've got the turnover.
Okay, steady on, lads, thanks.
They're really at the races today.
Easy up, lads,
Portugal.
Thanks.
Still, they are not off the woods. Merkel has come in, Tricky is also in, and Bai will also help the Spanish scrum, course correct. But great from Portugal. Great from Portugal. Great defense.
Yeah, send him on.
Spain are too rattled and too nervous and anxious to score points. It was a critical moment of the game, but have to become that Spain that they were against Georgia 2 weeks ago. They still lost.
Okay, time back on. Let's get set,
but they were so composed, so not anxious, capable of looking at Georgia in the eyes and bringing the fight.
Portugal, before this fixture, they played 5 games at the Rugby Stadium, winning 4 of them. 2 of those games were against Spain, which they both won. Only lost here to Italy in 2022. Monteiro will have a crack. Big collision. Was that Sian with the tackle?
Flying off your feet.
They've got a penalty.
Blue,
and they're getting a bit rattled at the moment.
You cannot fly off your feet like that.
It seemed like it was a turnover, but something was weird from that first moment.
Guys.
Monteiro was lifted off the ground, and then Spain started flinging bodies. Let's watch.
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Just my couple of my carriers, especially in the midfield.
However, far better from Spain in terms of aggression.
There are a lot of big tackles in the match,
wanting the ball or
big
trying
collisions.
To fight, because that's what they need.
I'll always give live reads, and if I'm on play on, I'm on play on. The TMO has just told me he's checking in the background, and he will continue to do so all the game. You don't really need to keep coming up to me saying, trust that he'll always check. Good. Are you captain now, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, how's things? All good?
Yeah, good. Every time there's a broken player, you stopping the watch.
Yes.
And it's like every 2 minutes someone's going down. So
Thanks, Mark.
We want to play quickly.
I agree. I do too. Okay, if we're good, I'm going to put time on and we're going to restart, lads. Thank you.
It's spicy, Francisco.
Order off, thank you.
But Matt Folds is 100% right. Like
counter rock off feet.
I don't believe it's a tactic from Portugal to try to slow down the game, because Spain in the first half also had some players injured, but I understand. We want a quicker game, but let's calm down also. Because you have, it was number 8, so it's not a front row player, so you can't carry on. But the referee was saying the TMO is checking if there was something on that tackle. There wasn't. Let's continue.
Wonderful clearance up towards halfway. Under half an hour to go at the Rugby Stadium in Lisbon. Beautiful line out taken by Martins and Cabral once again. It's worked for Portugal these contestable kicks. Spain haven't expected it, and look who it is. It's Marta with the take. Camacho looking to manage the game. Pinto is giving chase. Varying their play beautifully at the moment, Portugal, and they showed that against Romania as well.
21. I want to play fast as well. I can't hear you all the time in the game.
Too many players talking with the match official, and at some point it's going to warrant a yellow card, because I understand the match official. Like, both teams want to get an advantage with the match official, but it doesn't work like that.
Tricky, crucial take. Here's Merkler now.
Okay, last feet. Use it.
Tani Bayer will look to clear. Portugal again, Francisco, they won't mind that considering the time on the clock and the scoreboard as well.
Yes. Excellent take from Rodrigo Marta. And great idea for vision from Camacho.
I'll get the numbers. Don't worry, I'll get the numbers.
It was so close for Vanza Pete.
Let's go!
Again, Portugal is feeling very comfortable right now, but I can feel that Spain is starting, to find their footing.
Begic, stolen by Folds. But that will be a Portugal line-out, and Belu is not happy with his Stanislav Bayer.
Yeah,
this is one of Tani Bayer's tricks. He gets inside the players' heads. Like
number 4 red. Time is off. And 21.
There's going to be a talk.
Time is off, lads. Lads, I've taken time off. I need number 21 blue and number 4 red. Time is off. I need 21 blue and 4 red.
Let's hear.
Okay, whenever the whistle is blown, I expect everybody to stop and leave the ball, okay? I don't want you to antagonize other players. I don't want you to square up to other players like that, because that leads to worse issues. Okay, let's go, lads. Yeah. So lads, I will take time off. Just trust me that I've got the time. Time on!
Great talk from the match official.
Another steal. Saleta. The offload, it's loose. And it's knocked on as well. And it's all a little bit untidy at the moment for Spain. They're struggling to find momentum.
Exactly that momentum, and they're rushing. Like, they don't need to rush. They're losing by 13 points, but
I need a long bind. Keep the elbow.
A great steal. Everything was well done. But after this is off the script. It gives Portugal another chance, to anchor the game inside the Spanish territory. Spain needs to calm down, because, the referee has caught the Tani Bayer's trying to antagonize players, like he says. And at the same time, it seems so restless that he's allowing Portugal to do whatever they want.
Monteiro, Camacho. Cabral has found some space. Appleton, Marta, Rodrigo Marta! That's a work of art from Portugal in Lisbon. How good? Rodrigo Marta with his 7th try of the campaign. 43 test tries. Portugal are cooking in Lisbon.
It all started with a great decision from Camacho and Cabral that saw the space on the left. And so they changed it immediately how they played. And then Appleton with a flat pass to Marta.
Yeah, thanks.
And then Marta is he's just a golden spear. There's no stopping him on contact. Or you go low and put him down immediately, or if you try to go high, he's like an eel, and he'll just go through and go to the try line. special moment for Portugal. 25 minutes to go, and they are dominating the game in every area. The line out is not, it's wonky and not working completely 100%, but Spain is not taking any advantage out of it, and that's a problem.
Cabral to bring up over 50 points in Test Rugby, but more importantly, to put Portugal 20 out in front. Cabral.
Yes.
Lovely strike. Portugal
Yeah.
20, Spain 0 after 56 minutes.
Number 8.
And the most points that Portugal have
Number
ever
8.
beat Spain by is
Hang on,
19. So Spain have a big task here, Francisco, to score 21 unanswered points or even more.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard task, but if there's a team that can do it, it's Spain or the Lelos.
Back off red, play on.
Granats, what a player to bring on. Closing in on 50 caps for Portugal. João Granats. Bensu giving chase. John Vessel Bull. Spain need to find something from somewhere.
Okay, that's
so much at stake. They want to play in their home final next week, but they got a lot of work to do. Jimeno, La Foga, and Pensu with the hits. Jimeno and Zaleta now. It's just staggering that Spain have scored no points at the moment. Merkler, of all players,
forward off your team
loses it forward. And something needs to change, Francisco.
Okay, red number 1.
Something needs to change quickly for Spain.
I called it live, backwards. Backwards off red.
Like,
or backwards
good,
off blue.
it seemed to be such a good carry from João Merkler, but the ball was not
from blue and loose
on the right
from red.
hand, and it just,
time is
spilled.
off, guys.
Like, look, Portugal is doing everything they can to thwart
hooker as well.
the Spanish attack. Nothing is working for Spain. At the same point, you have guys like Vincent Pinto making one tackle
3.
and immediately getting back on his feet to do a second one. While Spain is taking too long and being too slow to do more than one.
Okay,
like,
time on.
They need to rush and at the same time calm down when they have the ball in their possession. Because this type of game is what Portugal wants. It's the type of game Portugal loves to play, not what happened in 2025. And now with Cody Lee Thomas and Diogo Hasfer in fresh, let's see what happens to the Portuguese scrum.
Crouch! Bind! Sit! 18,
wow.
You're too long and you're collapsing.
Wow, oh wow.
18.
This is big, Francisco. If this goes over, you'd say they're going to have a shot at goal. Madeira goes straight away. They'll need more than 3 converted tries to win this fixture.
Yes. If Portugal takes these 3, I think they are very close to clinch a final, which would be a massive, upset for Spain when the finals day are going to be in Madrid, with all 8 teams there, which was going to be a massive party for everyone who loves this sport. But
generally speaking,
Merkler went too soon and slipped, and it was then Cody Lee Thomas great in his work, and Johan Ferreira. That's what Mannix envisioned by only bringing them in the second half.
Yeah.
Cabral.
Yep.
It's another 3 points to add to the ledger. Portugal.
So if you get your feet on the knee, you better shift my focus to him.
Spain 0. As we approach the hour mark in the beautiful Gestelo Stadium in Lisbon.
Superb from Portugal. Nothing to point in his performance they're making today.
John Vessel Ball. Spain, they do have the ammunition to get back into this game. Merkler, Lopez Bontempo, Tanibai, Boronat. Tarabo in his second test. Stanislaw by Richardis, Lopez Bontempo, John Vessel Bon, Laforga knocks it on. And the cheers will tell you all, Francisco, from the players of Portugal.
Okay,
they are, but it was far better from Spain. I know I'm trying to be way too positive, but
Okay,
it was
time
far
off.
better
Yeah,
from Spain.
loose
There
up.
was something. The problem was Laforga was not
Okay,
waiting
come on,
for
time
that
on,
pass,
let's
and
go.
he needs to be aware that pass might go to him because he's on the line waiting for it. But Portugal is defending so well,
Let's go,
and
lads, let's go, thank you.
it's forcing Spain to go off script and try to play a game that
Strong feet here, good long bind.
they're not ready to.
Crunch. Bind. Sit.
Mathieu is on the field now. Free kick.
Unstable.
This is
free
something
kick.
again.
Blue,
Francisco
unstable,
opting
free
for
kick.
another scrum. Potentially, no, they're not.
Let's go.
No, if it was up to me, they wouldn't go with the scrum. Good decision from Portugal.
Richardis is
Roll
hit
away!
hard. Got the
roll is
penalty, but what a
impacting the
hit that was
presentation.
from
You fell on
Diogo
the wrong
Haas
side.
Ferreira.
Yes. Not rolling clear.
There's no time to lose for Richardis. 18 minutes, and it has to be
Yes.
stellar 18 minutes from Spain. At the same time, Portugal has to dip so massively that I think it's unheard of. But it can happen because Spain might go for a good driving ball and might score their first points here.
Garcia to Pinheiro. Difficult to believe they haven't scored any points in this fixture yet.
Red.
And over an hour played.
Use it.
Tani Bai. Lopez Bontempo, Richardis to Martiniano Sian. Perhaps their best opportunity now of the match to cash in. Lopez Bontempo takes contact. Is Stanislaw Bai on the short side.
Use it.
It's been an inspirational performance so far. Portugal, Zaleta. Stanislaw Bai to Folds. By Laforga.
No, don't go.
Usual
Rush
position
forward.
that time, taking a carry. And Begic gives away a penalty.
Good. They are.
Taken quickly by Laforga. They don't have much time.
Leave
They
it.
need to strike Spain. Stanislaw Bai. Loose pass. Lopez Bontempo. Bai for Tarabo.
Last feet.
Joel Merkler. It'll be difficult to stop
Short.
from here,
Let it
Merkler.
come.
Good
Leave it
defense from
red.
Portugal. And this time it's going to be the other prop potentially. Tarabo. And then Mathieu.
Last feet here.
Stanislaw Bai. Knock on. It's just not their day. It's not their day, Spain, at the moment.
Just knock on at the base
Things are
of the
not
ruck.
going according to plan.
So close yet so far. Just
Okay, time off. Number
Such
2 and number 12.
such a minor mistake from Tani Bai. But you see, when Spain shows aggression and positive aggression, and they try to win the physicality battle, much better
Mark,
from
just a time
Bai
check.
than compared with Kerman Alcochete, because he was trying to speed up things on the ruck. Was far better from Spain.
Okay, time on.
At the same time, I know Portugal has to be careful with the cynical play, because in this moment there were 2 or 3 penalties and it was too cynical. A yellow card here can, give Spain the advantage they need or the push they need to start, a comeback. But right now, 50 minutes to go. It's starting to become Everest for Mount Everest for Spain.
Sit.
Camacho with the put in. Granat to Camacho.
Good.
And he's found touch. Francisco quite incredibly as well.
Yep.
If Portugal do go on to win by more than 15, they'll actually overtake Spain in the World Rugby
I didn't see it
rankings.
that time. I'll keep an eye.
I was not even considering the world rankings, but yeah, good point. And I think one feature that tells everything about the Portuguese performance is Spain has not scored a point in 65 minutes. I think in the last 10 years, that didn't happen. I don't remember happening, but I might be mistaken, and I hope I am mistaken.
Aritheta is Stanilau by Lopez Bontempo. Stanilau by to Poronat. More like it from Spain. Need to execute now. Joel Merkler on the charge. Stanilau by Tarabor.
No.
Former French under 20.
All forced through the chest there.
Stanilau by
And run away.
finds a forward. Need a try quickly.
Leave it, Red! Red, leave it!
Portugal won't mind this.
Leave
This
it.
will soak up the clock.
Okay, time off. Sorry, I didn't see this here. Sorry, I didn't
Two
see.
players
Apologies.
are on, yeah. Diogo As
Okay, time
Ferreira,
is
I
off
think
and
it
we'll start
is,
with this
and
one, yeah.
Cody Thomas.
Yeah, so I'm going to maintain the same balance that I've maintained all game. I appreciate that you've come on. I've given you the penalty for the one where he did go in and he slowed down your ball when you want to play it fast. I will maintain that same standard for the rest of the game. Okay. As I said, I want speed of ball too. Okay. So I'll make sure you get it. Happy? Thanks. Your scrum.
I understand Matt faults,
Okay.
and as I understood Zabala, but it's too many times they are talking and asking for for the match official to pick up, and rightly so. In the first half, I said the two penalties that should be given to Spain, because Portugal was slowing down the game on the breakdown, sorry. But it's too much. It seems they are completely not focused on task at hand, and more concerned if the match official is going to ref in the right way.
Yeah.
For now, Spain needs to show the same vigor they showed in the last 3-4 minutes, because time is running out. 13 minutes to go and 23 points down. It's still possible, but it's still
Mark,
quite
give me
a
another
task.
time check there, please.
Francisco, still quite a lot of time to go, and I'll let you discuss this after the game if it does end up as a Portuguese victory. But this could be potentially Portugal's best victory since Fiji at the Rugby World Cup. But that's really up to you to make that type of statement. But just putting that there for you.
It possibly, yes. It depends on the score until the end. Because if it's 23-0, it's the best result since Fiji 2023, but still far away. But because that game of Portugal-Fiji was completely on a different level. But it's been possibly the best performance from Portugal since the World Cup. Possibly.
Last time Spain were nilled against Portugal was all the way back in 1967. Can they score here? Saleta is through. Alex Saleta. They found something, Spain. Third try of the campaign for Alex Saleta. They're not out of it yet. Spain strike back. Alex Saleta, and over it goes. 23 points to 7.
Excellent from Zaleta. He didn't wait for the match official to give a penalty advantage or to restart the scrum. So he went out. Missed tackle from Domingos Cabral. Tomás Amado should have been also there, a bit lost, but it's Domingos Cabral, that has to do that tackle. But excellent from Zaleta.
I'll check in a sec.
Still possible. Spain have it in them. They've got the class. 12 minutes to go.
Okay, just don't hold him in here, 18. Thank you. Okay,
They pretty
available,
much need to score the next 17 points. And they're going to have to dig deep. Stanislav by.
I have a knock on by Red. Good contest in the
John
end.
Vessel ball. They need to make this count now. Richardis. And it's actually Matiu. Trying to get the hands free.
Scrum advantage over. Tackle release. That's your own player.
Vasconcelos there, the number 22 jersey. Turned 21 years of age yesterday. Richardis, Laforga, John Vessel ball and Poronats. Manuel Kudos Pinto and then Marta with the hit.
It's a rip.
It's been stolen.
I did not have need of ground.
Tomasz Maru. Valish. Vasconcelos, 9 clean line breaks in the campaign so far, and that was a great post-contact meter gain.
Roll away. Leave it.
Got the penalty, Portugal.
Just leave him easy, easy, easy.
That's another minute gone, or maybe 2 minutes. You can see pointing towards the posts.
Time off, number 5. 5.
Smart decision from Portugal,
and
not
very
what Spain needed.
What you say in my direction after I've given a decision. Next time that happens, you'll be marched back 10.
This problem with Spain, they have lost.
Post-goal.
Even if there were some decision that went against them, you can't lose your mind over that. You have to come back to the match. You have to play the opposition, not the match official. Like, for me, I was feeling a comeback was on the cards because you could, from the restart, you could sense that Spain is trying to regain their past strength, but giving away penalties, talking back to the referee, that's not the way to go.
Domingos Cabral. Cabral.
Yes.
Can you hear the cheers once again? Over it goes. Domingos Cabral with the extra 3 points. Portugal 26.
Okay.
Spain
Time off.
7.
Number 2 blue. Number 4 red.
Spain need 3 converted tries here pretty much to
4
have
red.
any hope to play in a home final next Sunday against Georgia.
The problem was Portugal, studied Spain to its tiniest detail. At the same time, Portugal played their game when they needed to. It was a perfect performance from the Lobos.
That backwards off red.
Bensu.
Retreat.
Maru.
17.
And Cabral, low trajectory on that strike.
Okay, get out, blue.
Richardis.
Access.
Interesting option with time running out, kicking it to Manuel Ferreira, who's probably a contender for player of the match.
He's taken into 50.
He's bossed the airs. Here come Portugal over that. Manuel Kudos Pinto, he's got his chin up to Marta. That's gone forward.
Advantage.
But potentially, Francisco, you can discuss
Let's go, lads, here.
potential candidates for your player of the match, and then you can announce it a little bit later.
I have 4. So first up will be Manuel Ferreira. Perfect aerial takedowns, kicking.
Okay, time
made Portugal play, didn't rush things, didn't panic when Spain kicked the ball deep. Like perfect, like it almost seems like he is 28, 29 when he's 21. So perfect. Also, Thomas Appleton was also incredible. 2 assists, 2 turnovers, massive as a tackler, and also as a leader, not being a captain. Captain is now José Madeira.
Set.
there are a few others, but these two for me, and Rodrigo Marta, of course, 2 tries, and it was instantly incredible.
Breakout here from Tani Bai to Zaletta. He needs support. That's a turnover potentially. It is. Unbelievable.
Leave it, ball away!
Portugal might feel giddy here and have a crack. Why not? Rodrigo Marta.
Okay, retreat red. Played on.
Starting to look like this is going to be the biggest result of Simon Mannix's tenure so far with Portugal. Bull. Sian. You can hear the chants from Mannix in the background. He's absolutely loving it, the coach of Portugal. Big hits. Ferreiru.
I've no foul play there, Mark.
Rodrigo Marta. Lafoga. Urratha, has he got the steal?
That's sweet.
No, he doesn't. They've secured the ball well here, Portugal. Cabral. Haas Ferreira. Approaching 60 caps.
It's in the 50.
Well into 50 appearances now for Portugal. Cabral and Bentu's giving chase. John Vesselbal to Richardis. It's got no one really with him. And Lafoga. Look at all the Portuguese jerseys.
Away!
Defensive efforts. Everything has been brilliant from Portugal.
Time off. Time off.
And there's some handbags here. We'll just let this unfold.
Away.
I don't know what happened, but it's uncalled for. We simply don't need this. I know that some people think it's part of rugby. Look, it's Spain is losing. They don't need this. This simply is losing time, and
Captain.
Changing the focus of the game to a field or area that we don't want.
This is the first time we've had a bit of an altercation between players. Okay, once my whistle goes, or even in live play, if the ball's went away, the players must stop and get on with the rest of the game. If I'm distracted by players like that holding on to each other off the ball and not involved in the ruck, it's not good for anybody here. Okay, have a word with the players. It's going to be a restart to blue with the scrum because blue were in possession. I don't want to see any more of it for the rest of the game. Have a word, lads. Time is off. We're good. Sorry? Scrum with blue. Scrum to blue. Yeah, blue were in possession. Scrum down blue ball. Let's go red. Sorry. Apologies. Let's go, lads. Time back on.
So Francisco,
blue in possession.
Time to confirm your player of the match.
I'm going with Manuel Ferreira. Like perfect. Their battle was key to understand who would get, the match dominance, or at least the match direction. And Ferreira was perfect. Also, his kicking game was incredible. He was wise with the passing, and it was 2 jackals. Perfect for me. Manuel Ferreira is the player of the match from today's game.
That's good. That's good. Play on.
Stanislav Bai.
You pulled out. That's fine.
Look at all the Portuguese jerseys again. Once again, it's Stanislav Bai to Lafoga, stolen by Tricky.
Okay, last feet. And use it.
In a colossal effort from Portugal. Richardis.
Idiot, stop! My back, that's good.
And Sian.
Go away, red! Leave it! Leave it. Leave him. Leave him.
4 minutes to go, and it's like you can feel that things are getting more tense by the second, and and more highly competitive and
nope.
physical. But that's the nature of the Iberian rivalry. And I know for Portugal, Spain is our biggest rival. For Spain is always Romania or Georgia, but for us, or for Portugal, is Spain.
No, no. Thank you.
Joel Merkler. By. Has that been intercepted? It has. Martins to Granat and Manuel Kudos Pinto.
Use it.
Tomasz Maru. Another very young player, just 20 years of age.
Just on the line, on 10.
That's out on the full. Johnny Erskine, assistant referee, with his flag up. And the defensive effort as well, Francisco, it's just been immense. And you get the feeling that Simon Mannix is going to be so delighted with this performance. Was that skew? No contest. Lopez Bontempo, Matiu. Uratha. Stanislav by Tarabo. By Richardis. Matiu to Martiniano Sian.
No! Didn't play him, that's all good.
Stanislav by Joel Merkler.
No, 10, thank you.
And that's really been the story of the day for Spain.
Let's take your own players.
They haven't been able to execute.
Thank you.
Yeah, but like the last 20 minutes from Spain was far better. Some replacement players deserve it to start. I think Tenibai was a big miss from the Spanish staff.
Let's go.
I understand why they bring him in, and he made a difference when he came in.
Let's go.
But if he had started, maybe things would have been a little bit different.
Come on.
But at the same time, it's almost sheer impossible to take, anything from this Portuguese performance, because it was near perfect. Like, there's valid criticism to Simon Mannix and some of his options, but you could see that Portugal, after 2 years, is in a far better place.
The flagger here called it. Just be careful what you say, okay? I'm calling bind. They mistook it for me. Let's go again, lads. Sorry. I don't know what you said, but it sounded very like bind.
Are really going to back themselves on Sunday to beat Georgia. That is going to be an absolute thriller.
Crouch! Bind!
We might just see a new champion for the first time since 2017. Who knows?
We're just working hard. Just be careful.
Both teams are trying to get an advantage of it.
Let's get to a contest. I want you to hit square, and I don't want you to take a step. Let's go, lads. Let me deal with it. Just trust me. Just trust me.
Wait for the ball to be fed, and after it, crush the opposition scrum. Because from the get-go, Spain in the first scrum of the game had an advantage, and then something changed, and you could see that Portugal took a leap and started, having good ball, good feeds, and even got some scrum pen to be awarded to them.
Not stable.
Free kick to Spain. Quite important here that Spain gets some points, because if Portugal don't win by more than 15, then Spain will stay ahead of them in the rankings, at least for next week, until that final's played.
Let's go, lads. Come on.
Stanislav by Joel Merkler.
And roll clear. Thank you.
Zaleta. Stanislav by with a crisp pass. Tarabo. By Richardis. Still going now, Richardis. Beautiful ball to Martiniano Sian. Sian, has he got it down? He thinks so.
We're good on touch here, Mark.
Martiniano Sian with a brilliant finish. And Richardis can't convert. But a crucial try, because that means Portugal will not go ahead
Mark, you need time
of Spain
here.
in the world rankings. For what it's worth. What an acrobatic finish. Brilliant, Francisco.
It was brilliant. I don't know if he was out
Time
in
off.
the end.
TMO check.
They have to go to TMO, yeah. But if Sia managed to keep his foot inside the pitch before, putting the ball down, was incredible. Let's hope and see, because there's something at stake. It's the ranking point.
Yeah, I'm here.
There.
Yeah, I've got that, Mark.
Okay, coming back to you, just wait.
Ball carried clearly in possession, foot is in touch. Thanks. Mark, was the clock in red before that happened, or do we have to start?
Let me see if I can find that out. Just when we're replaying, we'll lose the clock on the monitor.
Okay.
So can you show me? Can you go back in the game? I don't have the. No, I don't think we can check that, Keen, but it was up to about 35 seconds. So it's on 34 seconds beyond 80 now, whenever I checked. Yes, we're saying time was over.
So we'll have the restart.
We're saying time was over.
Time is over, okay. Captain's here. Yeah, okay, no problem, thanks, Mark. Not a great way to finish the game here, lads. Time was red. We've reviewed it at the screen. The foot was clearly in touch before the ball was placed, so it's going to be no try, and that's the end of the game, lads. No try. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks, man.
Absolute scenes in Lisbon.
Foot in touch
Portugal.
before the ball was placed and the clock was in red.
6 victories in a row. A staggering win. Staggering. They have overtaken Spain in the world rankings. Portugal will play Georgia in the final of the Men's Rugby Europe Championship 2026 in Madrid. Their first Rugby Europe Championship final since 2024, and they have been cooking in the Rugby Europe Championship 2026. Portugal will believe they can be the first team, other than Georgia, to win the Rugby Europe Championship